College Game Day. The atmosphere was incredible. The students really showed out and showed that Tuscaloosa and Alabama is not just a football school, as they said multiple times on the show, and as Nate Oats has coined it, it's a championship school. The fan support and the people that were there and waiting early for a College Game Day that happened at noon Eastern, 11 Central for an 7 Central tip game was awesome. There were fans waiting in line, there were students waiting in line outside, and the game wasn't going to be happening for another 8 hours. So I thought that the atmosphere and the involvement and everything that happened as a part of game day was really, really fun, was a really good environment, especially with how far there was in between game day and the game. I thought that it was funny that Jay Williams, played into his tennis court comments for the second time. He did it in the Auburn game, which was his next time back in Tuscaloosa, as well as mentioned it a couple of times on the show. The only bad part of that was for anybody that was there, Alabama really made us look bad by the inability of our students to hit 3-point shots. Jay Williams was trying to give away $100 and couldn't do it until a student assistant for the media and Crimson Tide Productions, I believe, ends up hitting a 3-point shot and heals nonetheless. But, either way, it was a fun atmosphere. It was a fun time. Reese Davis's coming home story, he's done quite a few times with College Game Day for college football, but it was his first time coming back for college basketball, and it was just a really fun environment overall. It was a really good thing to showcase what Alabama has to offer from a basketball standpoint, and I thought that it was something big that shows where Nate Oats has this program and the ability of this program to get to the heights that it has the ability of being. There were also comments by a couple of people on the show wearing plaid jackets in honor of Wimp Sanderson. And I think that that's something that Nate's been able to bring back is Alabama. This is not the first time Alabama's been good, but it's almost bringing back to the glory days that were at Wimp. And Alabama's also reaching heights that potentially, if he can get to an Elite Eight, that Wimp himself wasn't even able to reach. So that just really shows where the program is at and where it's headed. And I thought that that was a really, really good environment and a really good showcase of what Alabama basketball is and can be. So then we move on